Okay, let's see if we can get this all situated, set up, mm, and have it come in. Alright, just getting everything set up here. For those of you who don't know what I look like, this is what I look like. This is the voice behind the caster, I guess you could say. Um, and for those of you who know me, my name is Roy Anderson, and my internet handle is Sockymans. So I'm gonna move as many things as I can over here, cause no, you know what? I'm just gonna take off the glasses actually, because the glasses. Oh wow. Okay, my hair. I definitely need a haircut soon, but the glasses got sold to me by some chick at PAX who was selling gunners at the gunner booth. So I was a sucker. So, yeah, that's how that works. Yeah, D-Tat, you were there. You fucking, like, I walked up to you and I was like, hey, look, I bought these gunners. This chick said I look awesome in them. But, no, they actually work. I do like them. But, anyway, I was going to talk about just, my history with League as a game and everything I've done, I guess in esports. And then I guess I can talk about, you said exactly that, but I guess I can pretty much talk about my name first. My name Sockymans came from, I was a big fan of Warcraft 3, and then when I found out World of Warcraft existed, like it was like halfway through vanilla and just the original World of Warcraft, and I was super excited. I was like, what do you mean? I can actually jump in this game and save Azeroth like myself? I can be a part of that and save Azeroth? I was like, hell yeah, sign me up. So I delve in to save Azeroth, just epically. And I decided that eventually I wanted to make a warrior. And I'm like, well, what do I... Naming is the hardest part of any video game character. I'm sorry. I will spend more time on that than I will play most characters. But eventually, I made a priest, and I don't even remember what his name was. And I'm like, oh, that's boring. He gets it. Chat gets it. It's the hardest part. You spend so much time there, and you ask all your friends, and they're like, I don't know, dude, just fucking pick something. And you're just literally like, but no, this decision's important. And they're just like, no, just fucking make the character. I want to go run, I don't even remember, like Dead Mines. The name generators always were crap. At least in WoW they were crap. In some games they actually got it right. But basically I made a warrior eventually as my main class, and that was the first one I got to 60 and actually raided with. And I had to be a dumb off tank, which was stupid. And I have another tank. I have actually got a shirt that said tanks you're welcome. And it has a picture of the tank protecting everyone. And it's pretty cool. But no, literally, that ended up, so I was like, okay, in Warcraft 3, warriors were called footmen. How am I going to personalize this? I know, socks. And then let's just add some Y's and an S and just, yay! Make it whimsical, it'll be really fun. So, yeah, that's how that worked. And that's my name, Sockymans. It's been that way since, like, in 2009, 2008. Before that, I used Glimsook. It's my Steam name, which is just a name I used in D&D. Because what's called actually two of the suggested names for in like the book in the book they have like random names for what you can like name your character. If you're a halfling, you could name him Glim or Suke. And I'm like, mash it together. So I was Glimsook, but no, now I'm Sockymans, and basically moving on. My history in esports. I don't know. I had a lot of fun in esports. The first esport I actually watched and like cared about, like I'd always heard about, Counter-Strike, StarCraft, stuff like that. The first esport I cared about was Warcraft 3, and I still watch the finals of WCG this year. I just remember watching that. I was so fascinated with it because Warcraft 3 seemed like it was like I said, it was an interesting game, and I even tried to play it competitively. Yeah, 1.6. That was the one. Dude, the matches were just like so fast, like you just couldn't blink, and then it's like, oh wait, everyone died. What the fuck? Like it's the problem. Like spectating that sport was just like you couldn't even see who killed who or like what if it was a headshot. Like just too like I guess that's the one thing why Shoot Mania did like kind of do like pretty good. Shoot Mania had that niche, like you can see, okay, he gets hit here and that guy shot there and he ran this way. Like in Counter-Strike, it's just like, oh, he peeked around a corner and oh, where'd he go? I don't even see where he got shot from or who shot him. But no, Counter-Strike's a good game. But after that, me and my friends played Warcraft 3 all the time, custom games, everything. And then I started getting into... In Counter-Strike, you pretty much have to headshot. If you don't, you're dead. At least in Pro Counter-Strike. If you don't get a headshot, you're dead. But anyway, then literally my friend who we played WoW with was like, hey, you gotta try this new game. And I'm like, what? It's called League of Legends. Alright, I'll try it. And so I remember, my early champions were like Warwick. I liked a lot, and I actually have him on my shirt. Cool ass shirt right here. Someone came up to me at a convention and was like, "Oh, you have a Rengar shirt? I didn't even know they made those yet." And I'm like, "It's Warwick. Good job, guys." But anyway, I mean, it does look a little like Rengar, but it's Warwick. It's obviously Warwick. So again, my first real play champion was Vlad, and this is Vlad back when he was wildly overpowered. Who is Warwick? You gotta be kidding me. I mean, not many people play him anymore, but Warwick is an awesome champion. You don't dare say that. Oh, Warwick is a champion that his ultimate is like a suppress, and he's got He's been played. He's played. I haven't seen him played Season 3 at all. I haven't seen a single pro player even touch him on a stream. Even I haven't seen him in any games. I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna play Warwick tomorrow. I'm gonna do that if I have time, of course. But I'm gonna try to play Warwick at my next earliest convenience. But okay, basically, Vlad was my first main champion. I really love Vlad, and yeah, I kept going and going and going. And having fun, just playing the game. And then when I was playing it for the first few years of college, and the last year of high school and the first few years of college, and I was like, huh, this is a really fun game. You know what? I think I'm going to start like, oh, you can play on a team. I want to play on a team, so I started the CSUMB Esports Club, which is as of now on hiatus. The club kind of went meh. I mean, we'll still hold LAN events and whatnot because they're really fun, but like I said, our events, like the CSUMB Esports Club, didn't really have much events, but back then it was the place to be. Like, we united gamers and made long-lasting friendships, and did stuff. And our team, we beat the Canadians. That's all we ever say. We beat the Canadians. We just beat every Canadian team except at Dominion. We sucked at Dominion, which back then Ivy Lowell actually had standard Dominion, but we beat the Canadians. Yeah, we did. So yeah, I was the captain of the esports team, and then after that I tried casting for a bit. I mean, I tried breaking off and being on a pro team for a little bit, and me and my friends did pretty good in some gopher lols. You know, we did all right. It's not even like a, oh, I'm better than Canada. It's just it's literally just a for some reason all the colleges from Canada that we faced we won against. It's just it's why statistics are bad, kids. It's why statistics don't work, because they're totally wrong. If I was like, oh, Canadian college kids are horrible at League of Legends, you know, because we weren't even that good. Look at us. Like, no, guys, no, it doesn't work. So basically what happened next is I tried casting, and I casted for Ivy Lowell for a while. I actually got brought on as caster because they like me. Yeah, I got brought on as a caster, and I don't know. I had fun with that for a while, then kind of just snuck out, and then I'm like, let's try being a pro gamer again. Let's get serious and join more serious teams, and I did that. And we never quite got as far as the day that me and my old friends, back when we were just like, fuck it, let's make a team. And we'd always play Go for Low. The first Go for Low we ever did, we placed 9th out of 138, and we were so happy about that. And literally, we, for that Go for Low, since like our team captain was like, okay, look, we need to wake up early in the morning and start practicing. I want to get a few warm-up games in before the tournament starts at like, and it was at like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, something like that. And we're like, you know what? We're just gonna stay up all night, because it was like 9 o'clock, and I wasn't even tired. And I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna stay up all night. And so because some of the other people from that team went to the college, me and them all just went. We got Red Bulls, and very nice. That's cool to hear, but yeah, like I said, we got Red Bulls and we just stayed up all night, and we ended up, maybe we were on fire, but we did a really good job, and we ended up doing well. And like by the end, literally by the last match, I'm glad we were losing. I was falling asleep in lane. I was like falling asleep, and everyone's like, "Roy, wake up!" Like, because I was just like, I was up for like 30 hours straight. My body was just like, And then after that, my friends were like, "You want to go play Skyrim?" And I'm like, "Sure." And I was just like walking into walls. Like my character would be like just walking into a wall, and then they'd wake me up and it'd be like, "Roy, go to bed." And I was like, "Okay." Back to the actual story. This is taking really long. I don't know if anyone's actually going to watch this, but I hope you're being entertained by it. For those of you who are watching right now, the two of you. It was a few more, but I guess it's just the two of you now. So next on the list, let's see, yeah. I started going to a lot of events. I still was playing, with trying to get on random teams, playing. I never really liked ranked. I was never a big fan of ranked, so I'd always play normal. So I was a lot better than, my ELO. But I mean, I just had this like fear of like, I don't know, I wouldn't do good or something like that, or I'd just get a lever or a feeder, and I really shouldn't have that, but I just do. And plus, I find right now, like my situation now is I just don't find ranked entertaining. Like, I find playing normals entertaining, and playing trolling and having fun. And Rammus, if I pick Rammus in ranked, people will be like, what the hell are you doing picking Rammus? Rammus is awesome, okay? Like, if you were watching the games I did today, I got counter-jungled really heavily and fell behind. Didn't even stand a chance. Mid to late game Rammus. So good. Let's see. Yeah, so I started going to events. The first event I went to, I never really thought about going to an event. I mean, it always seemed like cool. But the first event I went to was got the poster for it back there. It's an IPL 4 poster. However, I didn't go to IPL 4. I went to IPL 5 Face Off. And what IPL 5 Face Off was that it was essentially like the hey, what do we want to do? Because we have all this manpower, and IPL 5 isn't for a while, so let's host a tournament in San Francisco. So I went there, and that was a lot of fun. Like you got to get a little closer with the pros, and because they're yeah, I think it was like a 2,000, 3,000 people tournament, or seating. Like there weren't that many people there. There were maybe 5,000. No, not even 2,000, 3,000. Maybe just 2,000 capped. I think 2,000. And my friend literally came up to me and was like, "Hey, I have this extra VIP ticket. You want to come with me? I really want someone to go with, and no one else wants to go or can go." And I'm like, "Hell yeah!" So I paid him for some of the ticket because I felt bad. And then we just went, and yeah, that was a lot of fun. Did I get anything from there? No, I didn't get any League of Legends stuff from there. Although I did get a video of me handshaking the guy that does Draven's voice, and he's like, "Welcome to the League of Draven," in that voice, and that was pretty fun. Yeah, and my friend stocked Elements, and I got to talk to Elements for a while, and I got to meet most of the pros that I met were at that tournament, because literally, like, there were not that many people, so you could just approach pros and talk to them for a while. Yeah, that was that event. That event was just a weekend, and then the big one, the one that I had a lot of fun at, was PAX. I went with the same person plus another friend of mine, and that was a lot of fun. I got so many things from that. We sat front row. By the way, at IPL 5 Face-Off, that was when I first became a fan of Curse. Curse, incredible team, and yeah, and Curse is an incredible team. Yeah, Warwick's free this week, so play him. Do it. This vlog will be up, so if you're watching it on the record, just play Warwick, okay? Give him some love. But like I said, I became a fan of Curse because they got knocked down in the losers bracket at the very first game. Their very first game, they played solo mid. Solo mid was really strong at this point, and Curse just pretty much got wrecked. They played 11 games on the second day in a row, all the way through the losers bracket, and ended up being in the finals versus solo mid. I was stunned. I was sitting right in front of them cheering for him. I was so happy. That is when I became like, well, TSM is great, but Curse, man, I love Curse. So I became a Curse fanboy, and at PAX was too. Every single day of PAX, I did other things, and I hung out with people, and I actually did do a lot of other video game stuff. But League, man, whoa. Sorry about that. I don't know if something happened, but I've been talking so long my screensaver tried to turn on. But back to what I was saying. At PAX, I was in front row, right in front of Curse, like whenever they played. I was on that side. So that was fun. I lost my voice. Me and my friends all lost our voices at PAX. So when we tried to order food at any restaurant, we'd order food. Yeah, St. Vicious definitely was a good addition. Around that time is when I was a big fan of Curse. Back to what I was saying though about the food. Literally, my friend, we went to McDonald's or something like that. We just ate. We just lived off crap food because we didn't want to we were out in Seattle and we didn't want to make food, so we just talk we'd approach the cashier and be like, I want the thing, and they didn't understand us because our voices were cracked from shouting for 6 hours a day, and my voice had this, I sounded like a smoker, but worse. Yeah, I sounded like a smoker, but worse. And literally, we sent our friend to get food one time. He came back with a bunch of bags of stuff, and he's like, I have no idea what they gave me. I just got food. So we just ate random stuff that they would give us sometimes. For a few of our meals, they just didn't know what we wanted because our voices were so cracked. But it was a great time. I got a few things at PAX actually. I got this Baron pillow. and I got this for free because literally at the front row stage they were passing out stuff, and a lady walked up with the Baron pillow and went up to the guy next to me and was like, "Hey, name 5 mids Nijaki plays." And he's like, Karthus, and literally, okay, he didn't even mention the mids that were in the game that he just played. Like 30 seconds ago, the game ended, and they started doing throwing stuff at us. And he's like, name it. And he's like, Karthus, and yeah, and he was like, and I was like, and I'm like, after I let him have his time, and then I was like, okay. I walked up, I was like, excuse me, can I answer the question? And she's like, sure. And I'm like, Karthus, Morgana, Vigar, Ari, and I don't even remember what the last one I said, but I got the pillow, and I sat down like a champ. And I actually got a bunch of shirts from PAX too that, they're just throwing them, but I'm such a nice guy that I just gave them away. I never ended up with one of those shirts. I gave 3 away. One because my friend wanted one, so I just gave it to him. The other one because I feel bad because I felt bad. I forget why. No, it was something like and one because literally the girl in front of me tried to catch it and it slipped right through her hands and I caught it and she's like, "Oh," and I'm like, "Here you go. Here's the shirt." So I was nice. And then yeah, I have a lot of beer. But that's dumb. That's not good vlog material, adjusting my camera like that, but yeah. And then the last one, I wish I didn't give away because he already had one. And I was like, well, why didn't you just give it back? Why'd you just keep it? I was being nice to you because I thought that you didn't have one. No, wait, no. The last one I gave to someone who was cosplaying as Katarina. And she was like, oh, I didn't get one. But I was like, whatever. I got a Baron pillow and about 100 other things. Like, I got this banner that you write stuff on. Cool. You can open it up. It's still unopened. And then I got this lanyard. The Draven Darius Graves TF, like the Renegade one. I also have the Rune Page one, but literally that's it's on my keys. I have GP oranges somewhere too. I have like 9. I think I gave a lot of them away actually. Yeah. Here's PAX lanyard. That's what my thing came on. Okay. Then my last tournament that I went to, I guess next road block on my trip of esports is, I was like, okay, I'm definitely a tournament goer here. I want to go to the Riot World Finals. We literally, when the tickets went on sale, we were driving to PAX. We're like, we're gonna get in on this tournament. Me and my friend, same one who invited me to go to IPL. We were in the car, driving somewhere in Northern California. We had no network on our phones. We were like, come on, get it through. We were on, Edge network. We were like, come on, reload the page, reload the page. We wanted those, and we spent, 2 hours of the drive just, trying to secure tickets to the finals. And we ended up getting it. The stuff I got from there, oh, by the way, TPA versus, we were voting TPA the whole time, and oh my god, Toys, man. Toys was so good. But that was a lot of fun to watch. Stuff I got from there. I didn't catch a shirt, but instead one fell on my head, so I got a Kog'Maw shirt. That's really cool. I really like that shirt. Everyone got a Ryzen Tryndamere statue that went. And it's really cool. The statue's awesome. It's normally you can see it sitting in the back of my room, but it's like Ryzen Tryndamere. Back to back, and it's like a cool statue. But everyone got a free one of those. I got Ram's hat. Okay. This thing is so cool. I wear this while streaming sometimes. Once I get my Rammus overlay, I'll probably wear it a lot more. And then, probably the favorite thing I got, and I love this thing to death, Blitzcrank hoodie. Dude, this thing is the coolest thing ever. If you ever, have the chance to get one of these. Alright, well, thanks for watching. You can always watch the rest if you want. But dude, feel better, man. Um, well, either way, that's all the stuff I got from that. And we literally, I on that journey, I consumed like 80 ounces of Red Bull because we were literally, we had to drive up that day and drive back the next day. So we didn't get much sleep. It was like me and my friend, we crashed in one room of his like parents' house, or his grandparents' house. So we actually like shared a bed, like, and just kind of like crashed there and like left. Um, what else? Oh, well, let me get to like current, and then I guess I can end this thing because it's probably been going on a little too long for a vlog. I mean, I guess it's the first one, so I have a lot to say, but so, oh, by the way, this shirt was given to me as a birthday present on the way to for me to wear at PAX. This was my shirt to wear at PAX. It was given to me by my lovely girlfriend at the time, whose nickname is Red, and I've always called her Red. So if you ever hear me say the word Red, or as like a name, I'm talking about, well, now my ex, unfortunately. Sad time. But that was still probably one of the cooler presents I received that year. Yeah. And then I did some team stuff after the finals, and I just didn't have the time. I actually, part of the reason that me and Red broke up was because of the fact that I put too much priority on being, a League of Legends player, and I just didn't give her the time she wanted. And guys, you gotta learn, prioritize. Video games aren't everything. And so I quit my teams and I quit all obligations of that nature, 'cause it just didn't fit. And I still wanted to be part of the community, be a caster. I couldn't even stream a lot. So, I just decided one day, I was like, you know what, I'm going to apply for some positions as an esports writer, a caster, just a mod, whatever I can do to just be part of this really cool thing that Riot and just a lot of other companies are starting, this esports. I really love esports, and I really hope it gets, as popular as regular sports and everything one day. I'm going to put this back so you can stare at my beautiful shirt. And yeah, I got a job here at Tower Dive, and I'm really glad to have this job. I really like all my coworkers, and even though we've changed management since I've been here, like in like a split second, I really like the new management too. Like, she's very, very task oriented. You probably all know Lunette, but I actually really like her as a boss. I really like Azza and everyone there, and the fans, the few dedicated fans that Tower Dive has so far, really fun to talk to, and everyone who watches the tournament, just really nice. So if there's a little treat for all you who actually decided to watch this all the way through and learn about me, because you know what, without fans I am nothing. Tower Dive is nothing. So thank you to the fans, thank you to everyone who I guess watched it this far, and I look forward to making other vlogs and other content, and I'll continue to cast, and hopefully you all find my voice beautiful, or at least satisfactory. I'm not expecting anything beautiful, but yeah, thank you for watching this vlog, and this is currently where I am in esports, and I hope I stay here for a long time, and I hope I eventually start getting paid to do this, but even if I don't, this will probably be a hobby that I will take with me to my grave. I'm going to be 60 and I'm going to be league casting. That'll be funny. But I wonder if it'll be around, I actually think that this game has some staying power. Games come and go, but I really think League of Legends has a lot of staying power. MOBAs, unlike other games, are evolving. Like, I guess I have one more final thought, but if you think about it, games come and go in popularity. Like, for example, even Warcraft 3 professionally, that's starting to die out, and Trackmania. Like, there are just some games that come and they're really great. Even StarCraft 1. StarCraft, Brood War still played in small, niches, but you can't. It's really hard to make a living off that. There's not many ways to make a living off Brood War anymore. Um, a lot of other games, even like Call of Duty, stuff like that, just they come and go, but something about MOBAs, just they're a living, unlike other things, they're just a living thing. They evolve, they constantly rebalance. It's a living game. And it is simple, and what you can do is, a lot simpler than something like World of Warcraft. But it is fun and is ever changing, and you will always find something different. So I really think that League's here to stay, and I really hope I'm right, because it's such a fun game, and I'm really glad to be part of the community. But I've said enough. This vlog's probably up to like 30 minutes. I don't even know. Maybe 20. Maybe I've been talking for like 20, 30 minutes. I don't know. But that's enough for me. That's my vlog. And I will be trying to put out one a week. For those of you who want to know more about the life of Sockymans, maybe once I clean my room, and maybe right after I clean my rabbit's cage, because he loves to just mess it up instantly, I'll put out like a room tour. And I'm also going to be getting another house, so maybe if I can commandeer a camera from like a tap major, I'll get like a house tour just for me. And it's not like I'm no TSM. I'm not going to have like cool hookups and cool stuff, but I'll probably have more furniture than them. I'll be honest. I have more furniture in this room than them. I mean, just in here, I have a TV. In my living room, out there, I have a TV and 2 couches. I have a bed, a full-fledged bed, like an actual bed with a frame and pillows and sheets and mattress, and yeah. And I have this desk, which is like an actual wooden desk. It's a wooden desk, but anyway, that's all for me. Thanks for watching, everyone, and have a good night.